I want to give it a chance, but man, from the jump, I don't want to hate this. I really don't want to hate this. Greetings, salutations. As you can see, I look a little bit different. Probably because I am currently in my pajamas. It is 3 in the morning as I am recording this, and I was just informed on like Tuesday afternoon that season 2 of Batwoman started. And so this is going to be a special case. The last time I saw Batwoman, she was played by a white woman. So, the last CW superhero thing I watched was Crisis on Infinite Earths about this time last year. I do want to check out the new Superman, but when I heard the casting of Javicia Leslie as Ryan Wilder, I'm like, all right, I will give it 3 episodes. So this is the first episode of me deciding whether or not I want to try to continue with this, because I was like, oh yeah, I'll give Batwoman a try, and I never did. Never did. I saw her in the crossovers, and yeah, that was really it. I haven't watched a lot of CW shows in arguably, possibly years. I think the last thing I watched was it was either Arrow season 5 or Flash season 3. It's been a long time, and the last CW thing I've watched was the finale to Supernatural, which, by the way, I'm working on that summation video. I've had a lot of technical issues while trying to edit that. So hopefully I won't have to restart it, and that will come sooner rather than later. But in the meantime, just in time for Black History Month to start, we have the first ever Black Batwoman. So okay, let's get started with it right now. Man, there's a lot of Kate Kane here for someone who's not going to be in the show. Wow, Bruce Wayne confirmed, white man. I don't know why I brought that up. It doesn't matter. Not like we ever wanted a Batman live action show. Ooh, something that lends itself to being episodic. Oh, you mother. Okay, I'm trying not to hate it.
Aren't we fancy? And your little girlfriend's gonna have an easier time sneaking in and out now.
Okay, can we not? You are my mama. You're not supposed to know about that stuff.
Glad they just early on brought up the fact that she's bisexual, which cool. Cool for them. I guess. What the fuck? Damn, who is that? Oh, it's a Green Lantern. No. Oh, it's a black man. Oh, that's even sadder. Leave! No, who wrote this? Who gives CPR and says, live! Please live! Come back to life. Don't go to the light. She has pretty eyes. Uh, Beautiful gowns. I'm trying really hard to stay open minded about this. Oh wait, did they kill Kate in a plane crash? You ashy hoes! Y'all are awful.
Where is Kate's plane?
In the ground. Okay, so at least she didn't find the bat suit in a garbage can, like I think they were originally pitching, or some other silly shit like that. Bruh, how's that thing untouched? She sent this thing in that plane like a missile. Staying optimistic. We're gonna stay optimistic. We're gonna positive energy. Positive energy. Sending positive energy to the show. God.
You see how this works? No one cares that the dope wasn't mine, or that the clothes were dirty, or that I'm actually a decent human.
Oh my
There's a
god.
file in your cabinet.
I'm
That is not
kinda
true.
hating
That's
it.
the very definition.
Did she have to be an ex-con? She couldn't have been homeless for any other reason and just been down bad because, I don't know, it's Gotham and the economy's probably in shambles. God. Oh, that irks the fuck out of me. Maybe it's because I've been watching so many bad things and followed by like really good things, but this acting is just throwing me. And I'm sure all these are like talented actors. They could probably like act circles around me. But wait, dad. So she's is she adopted? I I'm missing a lot of context here. I didn't watch a recap or any of the shit. So I'm going in blind. I've done it before. I did it with Agents of Shield, and I was fine. See, I actually like the guy playing Bruce. Or fake Bruce. I know it's not a real Bruce. But surgically and altered Bruce Wayne. Bruh! Oh, they're making her get dressed in a bathroom while showing her getting fucked up. Well, at least she has her hair, tied back in a kind of protective way. She looks cute. She doesn't look bad. I wish she would have stayed with the old wig though, because like the crime, the criminals don't need to know that you're black.
Boo.
That was stupid.
Did not think that through.
No, you didn't. Oh my god, you're so lucky that shit is bulletproof. Okay, the wide eyes are cool. Ugh! Oh, I thought it was his dick. Hey, a voice modulator. Something actually good that Snyder did. I'm glad the CW is taking note from one of the few things that I actually think is smart for Batman to fucking have. Okay. I'm digging her Batwoman. She's green, and for some reason I don't know why that appears. Really? Man, this chick's just a dick. That villain seems really stupid. Is that what y'all put up with for a whole season? It's her evil twin who wants to make her daddy kill her sister. Oh, this was her toy friend. Okay. So what are y'all gonna do when you find whoever has the suit? Oh, that's right. They still think it's Kate. Fuck. Bitch, not you taking off the helmet in the first episode, you dummy!
I am the 327th baby of a black woman who died during childbirth that year. I'm a
$20 a day check to a group home. I'm inmate 4075 serving 18 months for a crime I didn't commit. But I can live with all those numbers because to mama who adopted me, those are number one. But it turns out she's just one of 250,000 murders in this country who have not seen justice. And that is a number I can't.
Bruh. Nah, this is horrible. Who wrote this? Yeah, nah. Who wrote this? Who the fuck wrote this? Javicia Leslie, I'm so sorry. I know you're probably acting your ass off and that this is a dream role to play a superhero. You deserve so much better than this. Ah, damn it. Sorry, I can't get over that just ham-fisted ass writing. I am a daughter of a single black mother. Yeah, why did you have to make the minority superhero a literal statistic? A literal statistic. She has dialogue about it. It's like, I am a number. But to my adopted mom, I was number one. That doesn't make any of the shit you just said less silly. What grown-ass adult put their fingers on the keyboard and said, this is heat. They gonna fuck with this. They gonna love this one. They gonna go brazy over this. They gonna go bat brazy. No! How dare you? Yeah, an old dumbass literally told them her government. Like, you're not in the fucking system! Bitch, what?
Paradoxical to fight on behalf of an institution that sees my sexual orientation as the enemy. Okay, that's kind of badass.
CW has some of the worst attempts at queer normalization I've ever seen. Man, I'd love to see representation for the queer community, particularly with superhero shows, but it don't gotta be this ham-fisted. She walked away from the military because she doesn't support a homophobic system. Cool! That's cool, but the way I don't know, something about the way they wrote it was just so goofy and silly and dumb. Right, and not four of y'all jumped a little girl, or a girl and her mama. Y'all are evil. Gotham really ain't shit. Like, fuck Gotham, yo. This actress deserves so much better. Better writing. Better direction. The suit's okay. Disney, can you collect her?
What am I doing wearing the suit of a hero when I couldn't even save you?
Boo. Boo. That line was awful. You can't just hold on her reflecting on her mama and just be like, you know, they have decent on-screen chemistry for two characters who I don't know shit about. What's he gonna do? Put on the Batwoman suit? God, that reminds me of that dumb fucking line from the first season trailer. it, it's perfect. It will be when it can fit a woman. It's like, bitch, just say when it fits me. Well, it's not gonna fit because it's clearly built to fit a what 5'2", 130-pound woman, or like a 5'5" woman. Like, that shit's not gonna fit you, bro. You too damn big. You too buffed up. Too prison swole. How do they know she's a lesbian? Did she reveal she's a lesbian superhero? Why does your sexuality matter when you're fighting crime? You know, Batman once famously said the hammer of justice is unisex. Oh, it has missiles. Well, you missed.
He wants the suit.
He can have it. I'll toss it out the window.
No.
If he gets that suit, he becomes the most dangerous person in Gotham. You need to outrun him.
Really? Call Supergirl then, bro. Call the Flash. There's like 7, 8 different motherfuckers you could call. If, oh no, an Arkham escape, he got the suit. Yeah, can you fly here for 10 minutes and just beat his ass? Call Barry Allen and be like, hey bro, can you come beat his ass? Throw some lightning up his cheeks. Like, I'm glad she's a conveniently a homeless ex-con martial arts expert. Beat the paint off his face. Woo! She really beat the paint off his face. This girl is like the cutest goddamn thing. I don't know why. I just want her to be safe at all times. I don't know what it is. She's so adorable.
Yeah. Hurt like a bitch, too.
I'd imagine getting shot would be inconvenient.
It's one thing to put it on, and it's another thing to wear it. Like you said, Kate was a hero. I'm not.
Wow, that's actually a decent line. Yo, wouldn't it be hilarious if Ryan stole Kate's girl? I think that'd be funny as fuck. I'd totally be down to see a dark skinned, a light skinned pair of, you know, queer queens doing their thing. Well, maybe not on the CW because I don't know. I don't trust their writing. But, you know, somewhere else with good writers. Is she reading this in her own voice? They couldn't get Ruby Rose to read? At that point, just have her read it out loud. Shit. Bro, what is this outro music? Yo, no, this outro music is horrendous. Yo, what? Come on, yo, this can't be the same dude that did Arrow and Flash. This can't be my man Blake Neely with this whack-ass outro music. Yeah, well, after having experienced that, I can say that getting through these 3 episodes may be one of the hardest things I do in 2020. Because, good God, CW has this amazing ability to take interesting concepts and talented actors and even, you know, not the greatest budget and just suck all the potential out of it. From the first day I read Ryan Wilder's summary as a character before they even cast Javicia Leslie, way back when I saw the shorts and slides for what they were looking for, I was worried about them tokenizing this character by having a bisexual black woman who's a superhero. In concept, yes, I think that's fantastic. Absolutely here for all of the representation. Javicia Leslie also happening to be a bisexual woman. Cool. Nice. But man, the fact that she's homeless, an ex-con, queer, no family, just alone.
Excuse me, I am homeless, I am gay, I have AIDS, I'm new in town.
Why did she have to be all of these at the same time? You couldn't have had her, you know, you couldn't have picked one struggle. It's like, nah, this is going to be the most oppressed woman. And you know, they couldn't see ahead. They couldn't see the not so great year that black people had in, well, all of history, but 2020 specifically, particularly black women, it doesn't sit well with me that you have this minority character that's supposed to represent all of these positive things, supposed to be a hero, who happens to be a member of this community. That's one of my biggest problems, is that with the CW's representation, it's like sexual identity and racial/ethnic identity first. Individual characteristics come after. What have you survived? What trauma have you experienced that molded you into who you are? Because that's the most important thing, is your trauma, not your interest, your personality quirks. Like when Javicia had opportunities to actually like be a character for 5 seconds, seeing her when she was putting on the batsuit in the bathroom, seeing how it fit different for her, seeing her be a little green and kind of underestimating the criminals in the alley. Those were, as short as they were, those were things that I liked about it. The supporting cast, it would be nice if we gave them, decent lines to work with. I mean, I think the background that has been cut and pasted from season 1, there are interesting things there. Alice seems like a very dumb villain, so I'm imagining that they're going with what I read about setting up Scarecrow as Ryan's main villain. But like, give her some villains. Make some new motherfuckers up. You got the technology. Make a anti-Batwoman. Make a fucking MAGA woman or some shit. Give her an interesting original villain. Stop writing. DC can have good stuff. Man of Tomorrow is a great animated movie. DC can write well. So I don't know what... God. I don't like seeing actors have the opportunity to shine a light on minority talent. We have a black man, a black woman, an Asian woman, a light-skinned black woman, queer people just being out and comfortable as it should be. I think all of that is great. I just hate the way that they're written. This was a huge problem I had with Arrow, with like the drama for Mr. Tomorrow and his husband. And I'm just like, bro, I get it. These are shows for like teenagers and they're supposed to be like dramas. And you have to stretch a plot out for 45 minutes that doesn't need to be. Like this one, it kind of justified the 45, I'll give you that. But like, just write better, man. Just write better. Like, who wrote this? I don't know. Ryan Wilder, nothing against Javicia Leslie. I think in concept is probably one of the most offensive things that I've seen in a while. Because she literally calls herself a statistic. She calls herself a number. She calls herself by her cell number, by her number in a group home, by like other numbers. But she's like, but in my adopted mother's eyes, I was number 1. Which it's nice to see, a black woman that adopted a child. Oh, well, we fridged her. She's dead. For character motivation, she's dead. Can't have that black woman with a positive support group. She has to make her own. Out of a black dude and an Asian girl who she barely knows. Which I'm sure they'll expand on this in the future. But I just why can't they just have nice things? I get it. You superheroes. Life is hard. Need drama. But you made an original character. You had an opportunity to create a very interesting, dark-skinned, queer Bat family member, an original character. And I think you fucking squandered it by literally making her a number. By making her all of the oppression and putting that at almost the forefront of her character. In like the first scene we see of her in the flashback, it's like, oh, so you don't have you and your little girlfriends. Oh, Mom, you're not supposed to know that. In our poor attempt to normalize queer black women in America. Like, yes, I'm glad they had a good relationship. But that is such an awkward place to put it as one of the first times we're introduced to this character. To be like, oh, she's promiscuous with the ladies. So that you don't get mad at us for killing off a lesbian superhero and instead giving you a bisexual black superhero. Don't get mad at us. She's queer too. She's of the community too. God. I want to give it a chance, but man, from the jump, I don't want to hate this. I really don't want to hate this. And this cast deserves so much better because they're just given shit to work with, and not much good direction. And they're trying. I can see it. I can see it when I've heard the conversation about it, and I see what I'm looking at. I can see the little moments. The little moments where they're like, you know what? I know this is a superhero show, but I want to act. I want to sell this performance. And the fucking, oh God, man, I don't miss watching CW shows for this reason. Just the background music, just rock and pop where it doesn't need to be. Inserting dialogue where it doesn't need to be. Just not allowing silence to be silent. Or not allowing an instrumental to be an instrumental. And Blake Neely is a talented ass composer. Let Blake be great, damn it. God. Oh, this show is gonna stress me the fuck out. To everybody on this cast, I am so sorry. You deserve so much better. To the lighting crew, to the camera operators, the effects people, you all deserve so much better than this. This is so... You deserve so much better. Particularly Javicia Leslie. I'm hoping things improve for her character and they don't make her a fucking number. Is it the worst thing I've ever seen? No, because I've watched all of Inhumans. So, ain't shit gonna beat that. I watched 9 American Pie movies last year. Actually, this is worse than those, but than a lot of those, not all of those. But I've watched Inhumans, and that is gutterball garbage. So at least this, I can rant about it. I have an emotion towards it other than, oh, it's just bad. Like, I have reasons, at least for this, why I think it's bad. Do I think it can get better? Potentially. But you have to have, identities for these characters beyond ethnic and sexual and gender. That's not all that people are. That's not all these characters are. I think Ryan has an interesting motivation, actually. She wants to get revenge. I think that's an interesting motivator. She didn't need all that extraneous shit. You could have started out with Ryan and her mom got jumped by some criminals and her adopted mother was beaten to death. You didn't have to be adopted. Why did her mother have to die and her father disappear? Or I think he died as well. Why did they have to be dead? Just so you can reinforce how alone she is? Even Batman had Alfred. Even Kate in the last show apparently had a dad and a twin sister. Spider-Man had an aunt and an uncle. But Ryan Wilder can't have shit? Fuck that. All she has is an RV and a potted plant. Dude. Do better. Especially by this woman. By this actress. Do better. But that's it. If you stayed for this entire video and all of my entire rant, thank you. I appreciate you. What did you think of Batwoman Season 2, Episode 1? Let me know down in the comments below your thoughts about it. Also, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell to be notified when I post new content, whenever I post new content. Also, please check out my podcast, The Ace Podcast. It will be linked down below. And with that, I will see you next time. I am Will the Greatest, and be great to one another. And do better, DC. And do better, CW. Do better, okay?
But the movie we all need to be paying attention to
is
buddy. Paw Patrol, the movie. The movie we've all been waiting for.
Featuring Ian Armitage, Marcy Martin, Jimmy Kimmel, Randall Park, Yara Shahidi, Dax Shepard, and our saving grace, Tyler Perry.